Versailles Total Fitness. Thanks for listening to high school basketball on KS-95.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's presentation of KS-95 Sports live at Versailles High School, V-Brock Gymnasium, home of tonight's early matchup. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought this was going to be 7:15, something like that. Here we are 2 minutes away from tip-off, so this is going to be a very abbreviated Winter Shelton Real Estate pregame show. Two teams in need of a win as the Bolivar Liberators come to town as they are looking to do battle here tonight with the Versailles Tigers. Versailles picking up a big win last night over the Fulton Bluebirds, and once again trying to replicate that effort with Bolivar. I apologize for the abbreviated halftime show, but we got a lot going on at the moment. We're going to come back with your starting lineups in the first quarter. You're listening to KS-95 Sports.
Martin Metal, just outside of Versailles, Missouri, is proud to announce the operation of our new laminated post-production plant. We now offer our customers high-quality glued, nailed, and planed 3-ply, 4-ply, and 5-ply columns. Yellow pine and treated 2x6 and 2x8 constructed. These posts won't split, warp, or twist and are backed by a 50-year warranty against rotten decay. Order by the job, the bundle, or the truckload, as we offer delivery in Missouri and across the heartland of America. Call Martin Metal to find out more. 573-378-4050 and move your project forward with Martin Metal.
Hi, I'm Brandon, and welcome to Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sales. Do you need a trailer to get your boat out of the water? Maybe just a replacement trailer. Or considering selling your boat and you know a trailer will help get it done. We carry 11 lines of high-quality boat trailers, and if we don't have what you need, we also build our very own line of custom aluminum boat trailers. Thanks to everyone that's been by or just heard of us and gave us a referral. From my family to yours, we can't thank you enough.
Sold-out crowd at Remax Arena at Lake of the Ozarks, and Winter Shelton's got 5 seconds left to win this deal. Can they pull it off? Inbound passes to Shelton at the top of the key. They try to double-team him. Shelton crosses over the competition with some razzle-dazzle. 2, 1, he shoots the game winner, and it's Winter Shelton for the win! Shelton is crushing it. When buying a home or real estate, put the ball in Winter Shelton's hands for the game winner. Winter Shelton's crushing it, yeah.
Since 1882, the Bank of Versailles has been locally owned and operated. Lending decisions are made right here in our community by people who understand real estate in the area. The Bank of Versailles is your local home and farm loan specialist, offering knowledgeable staff and competitive fixed rates that are hard to beat. The Bank of Versailles, building relationships with the people in our local community for 142 years. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hi, I'm Jason Blankenship, owner of Jason Blankenship CPA LLC. As the year quickly draws to a close, it's time to start thinking about tax planning strategies for your farm and business. We are happy to meet with you and help you see where things stand for the year. We can also give you advice on ways to spend money to help you grow your business, all while maximizing your tax savings. No matter what your tax, payroll, or accounting needs are, Jason Blankenship CPA LLC has got you covered. Celebrating 10 years of service to the Central Missouri area and looking forward to many more, give us a call at 573-557-2417 or stop by and see us at 401 East North Street in Eldon.
And we are back at Versailles High School, and boy, this is an absolute mess tonight. I apologize. We're trying to work out two broadcasts simultaneously as the Versailles Tigers set to do battle with the Bolivar Crusaders. I had a roster briefly. I don't know what's going on. I tell you what, actually, Ryan, I'm going to snap a... Oh, you're getting the starters. Okay, cool. Bolivar's going to be in their road blues tonight with the gold trim. Versailles, of course, in the home white with the dark lettering. Starting for the Bolivar Crusaders tonight will be number 1, Colton Ingold. He is a sophomore at 6'1". Starting Brody Ingold, his brother, a senior, wearing number 3 at 5'10". Gardner Casey, familiar name. We covered him with the Eldon Mustangs, a senior, 6 foot tall. Number 10, Matthew Giglio. He is a junior at 6 foot tall. And number 15, Canyon Adams, 6'2", and a junior under head coach Bobby Ho. And the Tigers, of course, under head coach Wyatt Espinoza, assisted by Kobe Williams and Ryan Pryor. Starting for the Tigers tonight, it's going to be number 2, Reese Murdoch. Number 3, Braden Albrecht. Number 4, T.J. Schoolfield. Number 24, Big Timo, Tyler Morrison. And, of course, number 5, Joey Bertelli. So, again, we've been trying to get multiple broadcasts to go here today, and it's been an interesting go of things as we've been trying to help out our sister station down in Bolivar and just having some technical issues right now. But I believe, where's my scoreboard? Why did that suddenly disappear? That's a new one. I wonder if it won't let me have a scoreboard on both at the same time. That's odd. Huh. All right. I guess we're not going to have an active scoreboard tonight. That's new. Technology's fun. Jason, how are you?
I'm good. I'm just kind of confused. Got an early start to all this tonight, didn't it?
Yeah, it's made my life a little difficult. Nonetheless, Bolivar will have the first possession of this game. Working around the outside straight man defense from the Tigers, going to the low block, working against Timo. Skip to the top of the key. Wing three lined up and knocked down. First bucket goes to the Liberators. The three, by the way, launched. We're just not doing that tonight. Three, by the way, launched by Matthew Giglio. Versailles looking for an answer. Murdoch on the wing. Facing the pressure, spins out of it. Goes to the left wing to Albrecht. Gives it up. Bertelli on the drive. Making space, dishes it to Schoolfield on the weak side. He drives baseline. Tries whip to the other side, but the defense was waiting on it. It's picked off by Giglio. Racing forward, and a foul going to be called on Albrecht.
Colton, this team here looks a lot more like Fatima did on that very first game that the Tigers played, so this will be quite a challenge here for our team.
You know, Bolivar always boasts a good squad, always a very athletic squad.
Yeah, they are very athletic looking, strong looking kids.
I mean, they're about 6 foot across the board with 6'3" in there, but I mean, size matchup honestly is fairly even. As a near turnover, ball still on the floor, picked up, kept alive by Bolivar, pass underneath, one strong dribble, dished out, corner three, long two actually, off the iron won't go, and Schoolfield the board.
They bring that pressure hard.
TJ to Reese. Once again, 3-0 is the early lead for the Liberators. In the corner, Bertelli. He drives baseline, and he is fouled. The first team foul against Bolivar. One foul piece for each team.
I think this Tiger team is a lot better than they were week one against that Fatima team, so this will be kind of interesting here to see how we handle this, because they do play very much like Fatima.
The inbound high post to Timo. He goes to Murdoch on the low block. Dishes it to the corner. Corner three. Albrecht off the iron won't go. Reese the offensive board. Strong dribble. Makes space. Lays it up and in. That's a grown man bucket there for Reese Murdoch.
That's a big boy bucket.
Bolivar, the other side. Flip shot won't go. Kept alive. Shot partially blocked by Murdoch. Offensive board kept alive by the Liberators. Driving baseline. Good help defense takes it away. On the wing. Skip pass to the right wing. Nothing there. Lofting inside, good pass. The shot won't go, but the Liberators keep it alive again. Versailles giving up multiple looks on this possession. Shot fake, shot up, blocked by Murdoch. Albrecht off to the races. 3-2 is the Bolivar lead. Oh, Bertelli was looking inside, wanting Reese, but it's picked off by Giglio of Bolivar. On the fast break, layup up and in.
Yeah, this Bolivar team, they want to get out and run. They're good at it.
5-2 is the lead for Bolivar. Murdoch being pressured at half court, spins out of it, attacks, hangs in the air, shot too strong, rebound once again. Giglio, he does a little of everything for him.
Yeah, well, they get down the floor quick. And he's got to get back.
Lay in on the weak side, so just like that, 7-2 is the early lead for Bolivar.
As soon as that ball comes out of the hoop, they're gone with it.
It's an athletic Bolivar squad. Pass ahead to TJ, pass tipped. Bertelli gets it back to TJ, and rockets one into Albrecht. His shot just hangs up on the iron. It was contested, wouldn't fall. Out to Morrison. Wing three. Off the rim, wouldn't go. And Reese, a good job waiting on the second hop. Gets the offensive board, puts it off the glass. It's too strong.
Tigers just aren't hitting tonight.
Versailles cannot buy a bucket right now. Corner three lined up and dotted. From the three, Colton Ingold. Bolivar with the early 10-2 lead. Tigers want the timeout. We'll take the break as well. You're listening to KS-95 Sports.
Aye, Captain, the seas of the Ozarks are too rough. Me and the crew can't secure the screens and railings. She'll never be installed right. She ain't sturdy, Captain. Rest assured, you'll see calmer seas this winter. And have American Sun Control secure powder-coated railings and screens for shade, too. While the lake is calm this winter, let American Sun Control install your dock and deck screens and railings. Come in, call, and look them up online and Facebook. American Sun Control.
Since 1944, Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company, Morgan County's only locally owned lumber yard, has been providing the area with quality building materials needed for its building, remodeling, and repair projects. Because customer care is Carpenter Gunther's #1 goal, your project is always their priority. They take as much pride in your project as you do. Reach them at 378-4433 Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30, and 8 to noon on Saturday. Carpenter Gunther, where they put the home and hometown business.
We're back, 4:46 to play in the first quarter of action, 10-2. It's an early 8-point lead for Bolivar, who just seems to be a step quicker on everything early, Jason.
Yeah, they're quick, and they play hard. I mean, this is a pretty talented Bolivar team, and we knew that coming into this game. So Tigers just got to step up and rebound a little bit better. I know that.
So Versailles with the ball. It's going to be full court pressure from Bolivar. You guys can put the stream up at least. On the attack, Murdoch able to break down the press, whips it ahead, raise a corner three off the iron, wouldn't go. Rebound tipped and controlled by Bolivar. Crusaders bring the ball up the floor and on the run. Great job by Timo getting back to break it up.
Yeah, you've got to get back quick on these guys, man. They are fast. Good job, Timo, showing them wheels.
Fast indeed. Bolivar to inbound under their own basket. They have to loft it into the short corner. Good denial by Timo. Going to reset. A shot fake in the corner. Three pulled off the front iron. Won't go. Rebound, Reza. Tigers once again going to have to find some offense. Rowan Allen into the game. Hits the crossover right side. It's taken away. He goes back out to Morrison. To Allen in the corner. A skip pass to Reza. And his pass picked off. Off to the races again. Bolivar attacking, hanging there, shot halfway down, rolls out. Another offensive board for the Crusaders, or Liberators, excuse me. Laid up and in. It's 12-2.
Yeah, Tigers are getting killed on the boards right now. Got to get a body on somebody.
They're getting beat on the boards and in hustle points right now.
Right now, Bolivar's just playing more intense, more energy.
Murdoch drives three Liberators there to take it away, or to stop the drive. Peck keeps it alive. He's swarmed, and it's another turnover. This one to Gardner Casey. Casey's grown a little bit since we last saw him. Three from the corner for Bolivar off the back iron. Won't go. Kept alive. Another offensive board.
Yeah, right in the middle of three Tigers.
Casey will try a three off the front iron. Won't go. Tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Bolivar.
The speed of the game. A lot of these Tigers are new to this varsity level, and you're kind of seeing the speed of the game kind of catch them. This is definitely not like playing Cole Camp last night.
3:19 to go in the Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company first quarter of action. Once again, if you're thinking, boy, this game seems early, it is. I don't know why it started this early, but it did.
Yeah, I live here, and I didn't even know.
Murdoch on the right wing gets the middle of the floor. Casey out to meet him. Murdoch stepped back, thought about three. He shot the three well last night. Allen, contested pass, picked off. That's got to be Tiger turnover, at least 5 or 6 already in the first quarter. Attack to the basket, and Murdoch. Oh, I thought Murdoch went with both hands straight up, but must have got him with the body, and that will send Gardner to the line. Once again, when we last saw Gardner Casey, he was a 5'8" freshman playing in Eldon. And now he is a 6 foot tall, much more filled out athletic young man.
He's filled out. That's a good looking kid, man. He got some guns.
First free throw up and good. I've heard he became quite the football player.
I believe it by the eye test.
Gardner Casey's kind of got that Ty Ollison look to him.
T.O. I wish I had the T.O. look.
Second free throw up and good. So the lead now stands at 14-2.
Yeah, Tigers getting to take it to them on their home court here in this first quarter.
Albrecht drives, gives it to Murdoch. He'll pull the three, hits it. Ooh. Tigers needed that in the worst way. 14-5 now is the Bolivar lead. The pass ahead goes off the hands of Casey's, but they're going to get Rowan Allen for the foul. We'll see how Versailles responds here after, just a full-on shot to the jaw to start this game.
Yeah, we're just a step slow on everything, and our passes are just a second slow. We got to get up to their speed or get them down to ours.
Gardner to inbound. Lofts it to the top of the key, gives it back to Gardner. Bolivar looking to attack. Mawing will pick and roll game, but good coverage by Albrecht. Near steal by Bertelli, but it's kept alive by Bolivar. That's a carry.
That's
wow. Okay. No call by the official.
Why it's screaming at you.
Inside, and the layup up and good. It's finished off by Brody Ingold. Yeah, Wyatt going to be hot about that one. 16-5 is the early Bolivar lead. Tigers just need to cut into it any way possible. Murdoch fires over to Bertelli. Working against Casey. Gets to the high post. Needs some help. Great feed on the back cut. Brayden Albrecht lays it in.
Nice look.
That was nice court vision and a great job moving in space without the ball by Brayden. Oh, but the back post lobbed in and finished off. Down low with the lay-in. That is Lucas Pockey's 6'3".
Yeah, if you're going to do that, if you're going to front him, you're going to have to get some help defense behind.
Allen flips it ahead to Murdoch. He'll break the press. Fires to the corner. Albrecht. He wants another. He gets the corner three. Little flurry of offense. Lead at 8, 18-10. To the Tigers, it's plain and simple. If you can cut this down to about 5 or 6 by the end of the first quarter, you feel like you survived the early run. Yeah. Got yourself back in it. Casey attacks left wing. He'll take the contact, flips it up, count it, and a foul.
Man. He is not going to be denied.
Casey at the free throw line. So with 1:18 to play, the lead back at 10. I mean, like I said, this is an athletic Bolivar squad, but this is a squad Versailles needs to be able to play up with.
You're going to have to be able to play with teams like this, especially when you get to district time this year.
21-10 is the lead. Gardner going to get a breather. Probably thinking, are you saying Gardner's name a lot? Yes, I am. It's the one that I know. So Albrecht needs help on the press, but they pull it. He takes the pass. The whole press left him. They had him trapped and just went away from it. The corner, Murdoch. He'll try another three. This one is short, but it was actually a pass to Morrison who lays it in.
Nice job, Timo. Getting in the right place at the right time.
Minute to go. Lead is back at 9. And pass nearly thrown away by Bolivar. Picked up the high post, dished out. A wing three deep off the iron. Won't go. It's going to go back into the front row. Tigers going to get possession back, trailing by 9.
Tigers need to capitalize here, cut into this lead a little bit more.
And a timeout going to be called by the Bolivar bench.
I believe so.
A little surprised at that with this much left in the game, just a 30, so we'll hold it here. I mean, it may be one of those, Coach, if you're Bolivar, you've got a 9-point lead. You really don't want to give up a bucket here before the quarter break because then you feel like you've let Versailles gain a little momentum back.
Yeah, it's all about momentum, and right now they've got it, and they want to keep it, so I agree with you on that.
But in the same breath, Coach Espy, actually right now, Coach Espy's out working the officials, and it's Coach Williams in the middle of the huddle.
I'm going to tell you what, if Coach Williams is in the huddle, that means there's some butt getting chewed.
Well, I can tell you right now, if there is one thing, I don't know Kobe near as well as you, but what I know about Kobe is the one thing that's going to make him mad is if he doesn't feel like he's getting the effort out of you that he should.
That is straight up what Coach Williams is all about. It's effort. And if you see him taking over the huddle, you can bet it's an effort issue, and he just addressed what we were talking about. He's him and SP really complement each other well.
Oh, they do.
Good cop, bad cop. I guess who's going to be the good bad cop?
Murdoch with the ball, a little full court one-on-one pressure. I don't think that's anything Murdoch can't shake. You watch the defender. He's actually just stepping back the entire time, not really applying any true pressure to Reese.
Yeah.
Tiger's going to stack it down low, give Reese space to drive. He hangs in the air and is fouled, and they're going to call it on the floor. I think that was the whole point of that huddle while Coach Williams is in there saying, listen, everybody draw the defense out. They can't stop Reese one-on-one.
Yeah.
Now the Tigers going to inbounds under their own basket. 33.5 remains in this Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company first quarter. It's lobbed into Murdoch. He gives it to Timo. He's going to give it back to Reese on the left wing. Defender gets in the air on a shot fake. Reese drives, dishes it out to Albrecht. Wing three. It's going to be long, tipped. And it winds up in the hands of Peck. The problem is Peck had been pushed out of bounds. So nice rebound. Just not a position where you really can do that.
Be nice if the Tigers could hold them scoreless here on this possession.
Oliver working around the outside. The left wing, they go to the low block. Timo there defensively, forces matchup underneath. Good ball movement by the Liberators. 10 seconds to play. Tried to pass short corner. It's picked off by Morrison. Tigers got time to run. Pass ahead to Albrecht. He drives. Jump stop around the defense. Shot too strong. Rebound Bolivar, and that's how the quarter is going to come to an end. 21-12 after one. We'll be back with second quarter action. You're listening to KS 95 Sports.
Have you ever gone into panic mode because you reach into your wallet and your debit card is not there? Hi, this is Ryan Pryor from Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles. With the Umbrella app on your mobile phone, you can block your debit card with a quick tap of a button. 5 minutes later, you remember that it's in your pocket. No problem. Just go back in and unblock your card, and now it's business as usual. Ask us how you can enroll. Member FDIC.
A hometown bank, a hometown friend.
The Morgan County Health Center in Versailles reminds you can help your child have a healthy future. Encourage them to get 1 hour or more of physical activity every day and limit screen time to 2 hours at most. Time spent in front of a screen watching TV or playing video games means less time being active. Make sure they get 3 servings of low or no-fat milk or yogurt every day, 4 servings of water, not sugary drinks, and 5 servings or more of fruit and vegetables. Healthy habits lead to a healthy future. A message from the Morgan County Health Center in Versailles.
Ooh, what a first quarter. It was all Bolivar early. Versailles got a little spark late. They climbed back to within 9, which might not sound great, but...
Well, it was better than the alternative because it looked like it was about to be a blowout early.
I was about to say it was not looking promising early, but Versailles has put themselves back in this game. By the way, you are listening to this broadcast on KTKS Versailles Eldon at the Lake of the Ozarks, 95.1 FM, and also online, lakeradio.com. Big shout out to Mark Sidebottom back at the studio. Wasn't even supposed to work tonight, but came in to save the day at the last moment. Albrecht on the point. Being pressured out with the logo. He'll drive. Got to be getting close to a 5-second count, but he finds Schoolfield. And once again, you cannot make the cross-court skip passes. Gardner Casey picks it off and runs. That's something the Tigers are going to have to just basically stop doing.
We have got to pass the ball better. That was exactly what we did wrong. I thought against Fatima. We just didn't anticipate their speed, and our passes were picked off.
It's an 11-point lead for Bolivar. Murdoch in the midst of a double team. He's grabbed on the arm. That will be a foul. Yeah, this is nifty. I've never been a part of a broadcast with the same team I'm used to being on, but on 2 stations side by side.
First time for everything, man.
All a part of the Benny Media family. Peck tosses it into Murdoch. As athletic as Bolivar is, I still think one-on-one Murdoch has the advantage on anyone.
He does.
But he is going up against Gardner Casey, another tremendous athlete. Peck gets it, but needs help. Gives it to Schoolfield. Middle of the floor. It's just... Well, it's a junk defense now that I look at it. At first, I thought it was straight man, but I do believe they're running a box and one or a diamond and one.
It looked, yeah, I think you're right.
Which, I mean, is honestly a solid plan here, as it looks like they're putting Gardner Casey on Reese Murdoch. Well, now that I say that, it looks like they're going man on the inbound. So I could be wrong. Maybe it was man all along. They just made it look like a junk defense.
Yeah, I guess it is man.
Timo is tripped up on the drive. That'll be another foul. 2 quick fouls on Bolivar. A young officiating crew here tonight.
Yeah, the kid looks like he's barely out of high school himself.
Honestly. We'll see how Coach Espy tries to work the young official through the night. Back to inbounds under his own basket. And anticipating it was Bolivar, but Morrison, a great job to keep it alive in the midst of a double team. Makes the catch. Strong hands from Timo. Albrecht inside. Drives taken away. He finds Reese. Reese steps back, pulls the 3 off the front iron, wouldn't go. Bolivar fighting each other for the board, tips it out of bounds.
Yeah, you can tell Bolivar, they've seen our inbounds play because we go to that one quite a bit, and they were all over it that time.
23-12 is the early Bolivar lead over Versailles. As a reminder, this game streaming at MoSportsZone.com, always available on our YouTube channel as well. Peck lofts it in. Timo goes back to meet it. Tries to turn the corner on the drive. Short corner jumper blocked. I mean, that is a big athletic boy in Wyatt Campbell at 6'3", and boy, can he move.
Yeah. I don't know if that's going to be Timo's specialty, trying to go up against him.
And Bolivar anticipating the lob, so instead it's a corner 3 from Albrecht off the inbounds and won't fall. Shooting woes continue for Versailles. Bolivar on the wing goes to the corner. Contest by Peck. Top of the key is Casey. He drives free throw line, dishes back out to the right wing, going to the low post. Timo takes away, and it's a steal by Murdoch. Murdoch being pushed down on the fast break. Ball still on the floor. In the backcourt, picked off by Timo. Timo on the run out left side and smokes the layup. Just too strong by Timo. The kid's all muscle.
Yeah, I think he was expecting some contact, and it didn't come.
Bolivar extra pass on the baseline, dished out. Casey wing 3 off the front iron. Murdoch another board. It's taken away on the rebound. And the second chance opportunity won't fall for the Liberators. So Versailles has honestly got a little lucky here as a couple shots have not fallen for Bolivar.
And all this chaos.
Schoolfield shot fake drive inside, takes all the contact, play on. Shot won't go. Albrecht's board, he puts it up. He is fouled and will finally shoot two.
Nice take by TJ. He likes to mix it up a little bit too.
No, I kind of like that. TJ is, I don't want to say surprisingly athletic in a rude way, but like he can get up. The kid really does have some athleticism to him.
Yeah, he's got a lot of heart. That's one thing about TJ. He likes to get in there and bang around and battle a little bit.
And Braden's first free throw up and good. So despite the dominance early, it seems like, from Bolivar, it's just a 10-point game and could become a 9-point game.
We're still hanging around. We're still there. We just got to clean a lot of things up right now, especially the shooting.
Second free throw up and good as well. Lead back at 9, 23-14, 5:42 to go as we are in the H&R Block of Versailles' second quarter of action. Bolivar on the left wing. Shot fake goes to the corner. They're trying to post low. Timo does a good job taking it away, and he's got some help on the backside. Three from the top of the key, banked in by Casey.
There's nothing you can do about that.
26-14, lead back at 12, and a steal on the press, tipped out of bounds, but they'll say last touched by Bolivar. Murdoch, the backcourt, squaring up with Casey. He'll bring the ball to the floor. Uses the Timo screen, but a steal once again by Bolivar on the fast break. Extra pass, Albrecht chases it down, puts it off the board and out of bounds. So good job not giving up on the play by Braden.
Yeah, nice job. Nice hustle. See, Rowan left the Pepto shoes at home and is trying out the lime green and black ones tonight.
I like them. I like them. They're slick. Bolivar lobs in a special inbounds play to set up a three from the top of the key. Ran off the line by Albrecht. Goes to the corner. That three's dialed up and knocked down. Colton Ingold with the shot.
Yeah, you got to get on him, man. You got to close that space up quick.
I'm not positive, but I believe Colton Ingold may have played for Camdenton last year. The name seems so familiar.
Doesn't it?
29-14. Bolivar by 15 right now. Albrecht's drive taken away. Steps back. Goes to Bertelli. Finds Reese. Reese will try a wing three. It's short. Albrecht keeps it alive, though, at the high post. Gives it up to Allen. Rowan's three, top of the key. Money.
Nice looking shot.
Rowan was headed back down the court before the shot ever fell.
Well, he is a Larry Bird fan. He's a huge Larry Bird fan. Got his jersey. He's old school about that stuff. So kind of look like it right there.
I'm very confused. They just got.
What's going on?
Was it a technical? How did they call an intentional foul on? They called an intentional foul on Braden. I don't understand.
For what?
That's why he had just hit the shot, so I don't know what the foul would have been.
I didn't see Braden, I guess. I was watching Rowan.
Man, I don't understand. They were saying something occurred after the made basket, but I have no idea what it was. Oh, it was while they were fighting underneath. And if I understand the ref's language, they're trying to say it was like just a clear out where he pushed the kid by him, but that's just a normal battle under the basket. I don't know. All I'm going to say is it's a young officiating crew.
I'll tell you this. Last night and tonight, it's totally different officials. I've never even seen the officials in the gym or the ones last night, and we had some strange calls.
So, nonetheless, I don't know. Coach Espy seems a little confused by it, too, but I do know that it's going to send Bolivar to the line. The shot will count. So, the lead is at 29-17 with 4:27 to play. The first free throw's up and good for Bolivar. Sub's going to come in for the Tigers. TJ, Jacob, and Ben check in as they join Rowan and Reese. Second free throw up and good as well. So Bolivar extends their lead back to 14 off the two made free throws and will have possession.
Oh, that's tough.
I don't know. We can't really send it back to Secaucus to find out what that was, but
I didn't see anything that you would think that warranted an intentional foul, I guess.
No. Usually it's pretty obvious when that occurs.
Yeah, and the whole crowd's reaction usually lets you know, too.
Nonetheless, Bolivar with the ball in a 14-point lead, 31-17, 4:20 to play. On the left wing, looking to attack. Good defense by Peck. However, a three top of the key doesn't want it. Bolivar will move it around. They keep trying to post low, but Allen really just not even letting him get position. Now they do. Help comes from the weak side. That's Vansel. The pass is too hot to handle. Corralled by Bolivar in the corner. Getting to the short corner. Nearly stolen. Knocked loose. Still on the floor. Bolivar saves it back blindly. Vansel gets on the floor after it. Great hustle by Vansel.
Good job getting on the floor there, bud.
Did they say a foul was called or a jump ball? Or
I don't know.
Well, it's Bolivar ball, so it must have been a jump ball.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on at this point.
I think we're all trying to figure that out.
I don't understand. But
on the inbounds corner, 3 from Bolivar off the iron, but the putback up and good. That one scored home to Colton Ingold again.
Tigers getting killed on the boards tonight.
Tigers have got to find their offense somewhere as this lead is at 16, 33-17. Murdoch stumbles, gives it out to Allen. Long 2 foot on the line. Off the iron, won't go. Rebound tipped. Bolivar tries to save it by throwing it right into the chest of TJ. He keeps it alive, but the extra pass won't go as Bolivar picks it off. They want to run on the fast break. Layup is botched. So Rowan going to bring it up the floor.
Tigers got to get under control a little bit. We're getting too panicky. We're trying to speed up and play their speed, and that's not what we can do. This is a different team than last year. We just need to calm down a little bit. We're a little out of control.
So Tigers with possession, and what are we doing now? Okay, there needs to be a shooter on the foul. That's what the refs are saying. That was the 15th foul against Bolivar, I see. And so Murdoch shouldn't be the shooter. I think Coach Espy may have just tried to pull a fast one there. Yeah, Rowan Allen should be the free throw shooter. Reese just casually stepped up like, oh, free throws? I'll take those.
I'll tell you what, I will too, because Reese has improved his free throw shooting a lot since last year so far earlier. And that's nothing against Reese, but last year seemed like it would make one, miss one every time.
No, you're absolutely right.
But he has done really well from the line this year.
Rowan's first free throw is short.
Rowan just needs to back up 4 feet.
Honestly, the kid's shooting the 3-ball great.
He got a great-looking three-point shot, doesn't he?
He really does. Like I said, Rowan's really impressed me early in the season. Second one, he corrected, but overcorrected. His second one's off the back iron. Rebound Bolivar. So lead stays at 16, 33-17 with 3 minutes to go in the H&R block of Versailles second quarter. Part of the Smart Metal broadcast off the chest of Bolivar into the backcourt. That should be over and back, and it is.
There you go. Nice job, Brady. I think he got a deflection and didn't even know he got the deflection.
Coach Espy calling out an offensive set to his squad. Once again, it's early enough in the game. You're down 16. You just need to chip away a little bit.
Just
above all, get your rhythm and get some comfort because the Tigers are yet to look comfortable in this game.
Well, yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. They just do not look comfortable at all.
Albrecht thought about the wing 3. Instead, Timo at the top of the key. Gives it back to Braden. No, Timo keeps it. Picks it up on the right wing, though. Needs some help. Finds Peck. Peck will get back to the middle of the floor to space it out. But once again, Bolivar, a lot of pressure.
And they get right on you, don't they?
Murdoch on the right wing. Sizing up. Hits that crossover. It's like that little stint where he's trying to decide where he wants to go. A double team comes, so he drops it off to Timo. He'll try the 3. Shot too strong off the left side. Rebound Bolivar.
Gotta get back.
Racing into the front court. Bolivar goes to the block, and we're going to get Timo for a shove. Fighting down low with the big guy. Coach
That's what big guys do, isn't it? Just shove. That's what they do down there.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, a lot of fighting for position. But like I said, Versailles switching up their defense a little bit. Or at least Coach Espy called it out like they were going to. A little bit of confusion. Bolivar going to set it up. Versailles goes to a 2-3 zone for this inbounds. Bolivar lobs it into the corner. Casey left open. His corner 3 is long. Albrecht the board. And he is fouled and should be shooting free throws. Could be handy for Versailles, but you got to capitalize on them.
Yeah. We just got to find something to get us going.
I tell you what, we got these weird guys sitting next to us up here, and I don't know. They just make me uncomfortable. Some shady characters.
Look at the old school JT over there doing it again.
Oh, he loves it. First free throw for Braden. Boy, it rattled and finally fell. Second free throw coming up. Yeah, Braden is leading this game in scoring right now for Versailles with 8 points. 5 for Murdoch. Make that 9 points for Braden. Strong first half from Albrecht.
Yeah.
33-19, lead at 14. Can the Tigers get a stop now? A skip pass back to the left wing. Bolivar likes to work around the outside. They want to get that low post. Tigers have done a better job defensively the last couple possessions. Wing 3 from Bolivar off the iron, won't go. Good box out, board by Peck. Albrecht looking confident. Puts that great pass to Timo. Gets inside and they're going to.
Yeah. Man, it was a nice look, though, by Auburn.
Yeah, they're trying to get it inside to Timo, and just a step too many, as I think he was shocked at how open he was, and Coach Espy was trying to work the officials again. Man, that's a jump stop. And you saw the near side ref. Part of it was a jump stop. But
Timo trying to throw them brakes on.
Hey, that's a big body to stop.
Yeah.
Man. That's a lineman playing basketball. Bolivar going inside. Timo there defensively. That's a travel. No call. Casey, wing side 3, launched up, rattles, and falls.
Boy, it cost the Tigers, too.
It really did. 36-19. That lead is now at 17 with 1:30 to play in the H&R block of Versailles second quarter. Murdoch breaks the press. Pass tipped and stolen, though, by Bolivar. Off to the races. Extra pass. Murdoch alone. He gets the block off the glass, but it was 3-on-1 as Bolivar gets the put back in the lead now at 19. They have doubled up the Tigers. Albrecht facing pressure.
It's got to be a foul.
There was a couple fouls. Andy almost dropped the kid, but by the end, Braden will be shooting free throws. Oh, lovely. They're talking about us now on the other station. I don't think they realize I can unplug them at any time.
Hey, that's a lot to talk about, man.
It's not the same not having Britt on right now, as Albrecht's first free throw is up and good. I don't want her to know this, but I almost kind of miss her.
Yeah, you don't want her to know that.
By the way, that's double digits now for Braden with 10. Second free throw won't go. So the lead stays at 18. And
you're gonna cut.
Is that a foul on Bertelli? I looked away.
There's so many non-calls on some very obvious fouls, and then a little pillow fight there, I guess, is a foul.
Skip pass. Bolivar once again. They work around the outside. They run one post high, one post low, and cut them diagonally, trying to set up the post up to the short corner. Now top of the key, and inside out 3 off the front iron won't go. Murdoch aboard, and he wants to run. On the fast break, Reese fighting through contact, flips it up off the glass. Still nearly fell, but he should be shooting. I mean, he's shooting 2 no matter what.
Yeah, he was going to the hole no matter what on that one.
I like that to a degree. I want Reese, if he gets in space and he,
sure,
doesn't see some. The other night when we did the other day, yesterday, I guess it was, when I did the Tipton game, I could hear Coach Schlottzauer yelling at Ava when she would leave the fast breaks. First free throw's good. Who's going to stop you? Who's going to stop you?
Exactly.
And it got to a point she just started going to the rack. It's the same with Reese Murdoch. If you only see 1 or 2 guys back, all right, who's going to stop you? Go.
As they say in the coaching world, players make plays. So you're the best player out here. You're the most athletic. Take it to the hole.
Yeah.
Be that guy. And the way he's shooting free throws this season, I'm telling you what, man, there's a huge improvement here.
Yeah.
Just take it to the hole.
Oh, the official's making a correction here, as I think the foul got posted on the wrong player. I assume. I don't know. We've had an awful lot of discussions for a game like this. All right, we got everything squared away, apparently. Murdoch's second free throw, up and good. Refs couldn't break his concentration.
Nope.
Lead back at 16, 38-22, as we're under 40 seconds to play in the H&R block of Versailles second quarter. Once again, working around the outside of this Tigers zone, trying to go low. Timo went for the steal. Couldn't get it. Bolivar turnaround. Little baby hook made him pay. Lead back at 18, 40-22. Murdoch fires it ahead. Reza. Corner 3 put up. 3 is long, but however, Bertelli got dumped on the board attempt, and I think he'll be shooting free throws.
Bertelli and they're working hard.
Listen, I'm just going to ask, did Dalton shoot that one-handed?
I don't know.
I think he shot it one-handed.
He's got a decent little three-point shot. He just hasn't hit here in this game, but he's got a nice looking little three-point shot from the corner.
Well, Bertelli at the line. His first free throw is short. Reminder, we'll have another game for you tomorrow, 5 o'clock. Tipton plays host to Cedar Creek out of Colorado.
Cedar Creek.
Home to the number 2 player in the state of Colorado and top 40 player in the nation. Second free throw is good for Bertelli. 40-22. Bolivar with possession, 13 seconds to go. TJ swats it out of bounds, but it'll stay with Bolivar. It's 40-23. It's a 17-point game. Yeah, top 40 in the nation. She's an impressive athlete.
It's impressive that a little school in mid-Missouri doesn't care and will take them on anyway.
Absolutely. 5 seconds. Bolivar pulls a contested three, top of the key. Rebound tipped around. Schoolfield gets it away, launches it from half court. Boy, it was close, but just wouldn't fall. Rough first half for the Tigers. They trail 40-23. We'll come back with your Hy-Vee halftime show. You're listening to KS-95 Sports.
A full-service graphics company, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising does it all, from screen printing, offset printing, and promotional advertising to custom-built trophies and awards. It's where they do it the right way. Check out their Facebook page for their monthly special, and don't forget they offer online stores for all your group and activities needs. Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, across from the Family Center on Highway 52 East in Versailles. Call 573-378-5775. The students of Lake Area schools have done a lot to make their communities proud. Many have stayed to help the Lake Area grow and prosper. Whether they excel through sports or through academics, our students need our support. As a parent, be a part of your child's education. As a community, be a part of their activities by attending sporting events, concerts, and other extracurricular activities. Our support means better leaders for tomorrow. From Kidwell Garber Funeral Homes of Versailles and Laurie.
Veracruz Mexican Restaurant invites you to join them for a casual lunch or a nice family dinner out with delicious, authentic Mexican cuisine. Veracruz has a great selection of burritos, tacos, seafood, enchiladas, salads, and more, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients. Grab dinner tonight from one of their 3 locations: Veracruz on South Highway 5 in Versailles, Veracruz Jr. on Highway 52 in Stover, or on Highway 65 in Lincoln. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, a proud sponsor of local athletes.
Take your softball and baseball skills to the next level. The Shed is Eldon's own indoor hitting facility that features 2 full cages with screens, tees, and pitching lanes. You'll love their top-of-the-line pitching machine that throws a variety of speeds with precise locations to perfect your swing. The Shed also has a workout facility. You can add it to your cage rental or just purchase as a regular membership. Open Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 8, and Saturday and Sunday from noon to 8. Look for the big white building across from Gerb's in Eldon. Book times now on Facebook at The Shed LLC. See you at The Shed.
And welcome to the Hy-Vee halftime show, part of our Mark Metal broadcast, where scoreboard is not up on the video if you're watching right now. It might not be a bad thing, as Versailles trails 40-23. I mean, Jason, I'm trying to think of a nice way to put this. Versailles just looks slow.
We look like an inexperienced team that a lot of kids have played JV ball, and the speed is just different. And we're learning. That's kind of what we look like right now.
And don't get me wrong, it's still anybody's ball game as a good second half. And I'm sorry, I'm making fun of the team beside us right now. This is great. As a good second half could pull the Tigers right back into this. The one positive, I would say, if you had to pick anything from the first half for Versailles, would have to be Braden Albrecht in double digits early.
Yeah, it's nice to see. We've been wanting that second guy to step up, and he's done that, and he's kind of carried the Tigers a little bit tonight. So that is a positive. But man, we've got to clean up our passing. When you pass against a team like Bolivar, that's a lot different than passing against Colcamp. No disrespect against Colcamp by any means.
No, but these
Bolivar, a lot more speed.
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, Jason, right now the MCAC kids out here, I know you are heavily involved in the MCAC. You want to talk a little bit about what's going on out here?
Yeah, we're just recognizing all of our youth basketball teams. It's actually it's all the kids that we had we had a little 3-4 week league back in November. And recognizing all those kids. The girls will get recognized on a girls' game here in the near future, but just a lot of our young kids that are coming, a lot of good athletes out there.
Well, it's great to see so many youth involved, and I greatly appreciate what the parents do for them as well. And the cheerleaders are even going to give us a little routine out here.
Yeah, they're going to do a little routine. And what's cool is, I remember, Reese and all those guys, they all came through here. They all did this out here on the court. And Ryder last year, all them boys, it's fun to watch your kids, your athletes in your community come through from kindergarten, first grade, all the way up. So,
no, it really is. And like I said, this is how you build a program. You start them young, you get them to fall in love with the game, and you teach them how to do it the right way. And of course, to do it as a community. I think that's something that people often underappreciate. Yes, as an athlete, you have to show up, you have to put the work in, you have to be willing to do that. But there's something to be said about having people that also are there to cheer you on, that want to support you along the way, because to ask any child to go through it and not have that support system behind them, that's asking a ridiculous amount for some of these kids that, I mean, you know, some of these kids out here, 6, 7 years old, it looks like, or 8 or 9, whatever they are.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's great to see so many parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, and the like all come out to help these kids.
Well, they're not joking when they say it takes a village, and it does, in athletics especially, because everybody, you know, parents are just as huge in this deal as well, because you got to get your kids to practice. You got to get your kids to this and that. And MCAC kids always have to practice late at night because there's no gyms in this town, and our school teams get them all first. So these are kind of the renegades that always have the late night practices, and they have to do what they got to do. And the parents do a great job of getting them there, but it literally takes a village, man, to have a good program in a town.
It absolutely does. I really wish that we could get him to come up here just because I want to give him a hard time for no reason. How did you get Ryder back here?
He said he'd come up here and talk. He was he started talking to me last night, messaging me. I fell asleep messaging the dude. You want me to get him up here?
No, I don't care. If he wants to come up, he can. If not, it's not a big deal. The kid's got a bigger personality than anybody you'll
He
ever
had a great game. Yeah, they played the number 13 team in the country last night. I think he had 17. Not too bad for a freshman off the bench.
Not at all, man. He must be getting some legit minutes up there.
His playing time is starting to go up a little bit more. He's starting to get his legs under him. He's starting to figure it out. He's going to be all right. We all know that. He's competitive.
No doubt about that. Or I tell you what, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with more of the Hy-Vee halftime show in just a bit. It's 40-23, a 17-point lead for Bolivar. You're listening to KS-95 Sports.
Every day, your Jefferson City and Osage Beach Hy-Vee pharmacies are committed to your health and wellness. If you're enrolled in Medicare Part B, Medicare Advantage plans, and most commercial plans, they'll cover up to 8 over-the-counter COVID-19 tests per month at no cost through Hy-Vee. Most plans cover these costs and no prescription is required. Stop in at your Osage Beach or Jefferson City Hy-Vee pharmacy and see the helpful pharmacy staff today.
H&R Block of Versailles is a family-owned and operated Block Advisors office celebrating 10 years of business serving Versailles and the surrounding areas. Pamela Johnson, an enrolled agent, and her certified team are here to prepare your taxes, handle your bookkeeping and payroll, plus audits, tax notices with the IRS and the state, and problem solving and issue resolution. For more information, call the H&R Block office on Monroe Street in Versailles at 573-378-5843. 573-378-5843.
When you're looking for a new furnace or air conditioner, price is important, but warranty, reliability, and efficiency are big factors too. At DeGraff & Reed Heating and Cooling, you'll receive very competitive pricing on the industry-leading AirEase products. Every AirEase product is built on 80 years of experience, testing, and research. Servicing the Lake and Jefferson City areas for nearly 15 years, DeGraff & Reed Heating and Cooling for reliable products offered by reliable people called DeGraff & Reed Heating and Cooling.
Hi, I'm Colton Taylor, and I use Versailles Total Fitness. Their 24-hour access makes it easy for me to fit gym time into my busy schedule. I love how spacious and versatile their gym is. With a wide selection of free weights, cable machines, and all the cardio equipment you could need, I have plenty of options to help me stay in shape to cover our local sports teams. They work hard to provide a clean, safe, and comfortable environment. Join me and everyone else at Versailles Total Fitness in becoming a healthier you. Versailles Total Fitness at 31 North Monroe, or give them a call at 573-789-6800.
Back with the Hy-Vee halftime show, joined now by Mr. Ryder Williams. Ryder, how's it going, man?
It's going good. We had a game last night. We played number 13 ranked in NAIA. We lost by 9, but we showed improvement, which is the best part. We played as a team, and we moved the ball well, better than we ever have. So, I think we're headed in the right direction.
Got to brag on you a little bit here. A true freshman down there, and you're legitimately seeing some minutes, and it seems like the scoring's going up and up for you.
Yeah, at the beginning of the season, I was sick, and I lost a lot of strength, and now I'm getting it back and getting my feet under me and finally figuring out the speed. So, it's getting easier, and I'm enjoying it a lot more now.
You say you got the strength back, so does that mean, if you were to wrestle Ty Ollison, you think you could take him right now?
I could have took him when I was sick.
Oh, we're going to tell Ty that. What's the adjustment been like going to the college game speed-wise?
The speed is night and day different than high school basketball. It was a big adjustment. At first, I was the slowest guy on the court, and you just got to figure out you got to outsmart people when you're not the fastest anymore. So, you have to be in your gaps. There's so much more lingo because, on ball screens, you got black, green, on off or defense. You got to load up. It's a whole different game. It feels like. I feel like I didn't even play basketball before.
So then I got to ask, you're out here watching your Tigers played with a lot of these guys. Reese has kind of moved into a U role from last year where Reese is having to carry the scoring load. What advice would you have for Reese early in the season?
I just told him, I was like, you know, you got to figure out how to maybe take a shot that you aren't comfortable with, because sometimes you're going to be the best option and you got to do what you got to do to win. So I want him to post up more right now because I don't see anybody on the court as tall as him or as strong as him. So I think if he posted up this game, he'd benefit from it.
I'm just confused. You said take a shot you might be uncomfortable with. When have you ever found a shot you were uncomfortable with?
Well, I know he's been uncomfortable with shots. I've never been uncomfortable, so that's the difference.
Oh, man. Well, I got to say, on a serious note, we love giving you a hard time, but honestly, we are proud of you, seeing you down there just tearing it up in Springfield. And when's your next game?
Tomorrow I'm in Arkansas. We play Crowley Ridge College. So,
well, that's awesome, man. Keep up the good work. Once again, I hope we get to see you soon, but we're going to throw the headset on Mike for a bit. But it's always good to see you, Ryder.
Yeah, thank you. Mike.
All right, we're going to switch it over, and we got to get Big Mike on as well, because let's just call it what it is. There were five starters last year. 2 of them are playing college ball as we speak, and one of them is Big Mike Vansel. Mike, how's college basketball treating you?
It's going.
I mean, I was just asking Ryder, what's the adjustment like from Versailles last year playing at the high school level to playing college ball now? What's been the toughest adjustment for you?
For sure, the speed. The speed is definitely different.
But you're a Vansel. You're made for speed.
Yeah, well, not that kind of speed. It's a lot faster for sure. But
I mean, what's been your role on this team? Like, I know for Versailles, I always joked it was the corner 3 was your bread and butter, but also you could go down and bang inside. Is it different not being the big guy on the floor now?
Yeah, it is. They got me playing like more of a guard position, which I've never done in my life. But
so wait, you have to handle the ball?
Yes. Yeah, coach put me in a 2-man the other game. Like 2 games ago, he said I was guard. I was shooting guard.
That's fantastic.
Never thought I'd hear that in my life.
How much fun, by the way, is it getting to come back and see your little brother out there playing in the same uniform you were last year? And what advice would you have for Jacob?
I don't know.
I mean,
it's cool to watch him, but
no advice you'd pass along to little bro?
Little bro. I don't know. He just needs confidence, really.
Okay, I'm here for it.
And he needs his left hand. He's working on that left hand.
Work on the left hand and get some confidence. All right. Wise words from Michael Vansel. And Mike, when's your next game?
January 4th, I believe, at home.
January 4th at home. Well, I'm going to have to go up there and catch that. Well, like I told Ryder, seriously, we're proud of you, man. Glad to see you up there playing some college ball, and you're always welcome to stop by.
Yeah.
That was Big Mike Vansel, Tiger alumni, as he's here cheering on the boys, and get Jason set back up as we enter the American Sun Control third quarter of action. Did you hear the proud advice he had for a little brother?
I'm surprised he even talked, Colton. I don't even want to know. I'm going to guess he probably gave you that 1,000-yard stare for about 10 seconds. Think of something to say.
Then he said, I don't know, get some confidence in a left hand.
Yeah, he was petrified of this ever happening.
Speaking of confidence, Braden Albrecht, nice cut, buckets up and good, lead of 15 now in the American Sun Control third quarter of action.
I bet Ryder was lacking confidence too, probably on his.
Ryder told me that his advice to Reese was you got to be more comfortable taking uncomfortable shots. Yep. Which I asked Ryder, what do you know about an uncomfortable shot? He said, I don't know. I've never found one I wasn't comfortable taking, but Reese might.
And that's the truest thing he could have ever said.
Speaking of Reese, he has the ball. Tigers got to stop. Down to 15. Reese strong take to the basket. Finger off the glass, and it's down to a 13-point lead.
See a lot more of that right there.
Tigers, a nice little flurry to start. Can they get the defensive stop? 1-3-1 zone being played. Going to the low block. Timo there defensively. Skip pass. Albrecht closes out. The 3 is launched and knocked down. That's a big shot from Bolivar.
That's the thing. You got to close out on that space on defense quick, because these guys can shoot.
Breaking the press ahead to Timo. He needs to find a guard. Michael told us he's a 2-guard now.
Yeah.
Morrison needs help. Finds Albrecht. Albrecht jump stop into the paint. Gives it to Reese. He'll try a wing 3. Ooh. He'll get it. And he even holds the crane for a moment just to let you know. Reese is up to 12.
Putting a little distance on it for Ryder over there to see.
It's a 13-point game with a steal by Morrison, but it's re-stolen by Bolivar. On the attack, Timo was waiting for the screen, but the contact didn't come. A wing 3 launched by Bolivar and knocked down.
Once again, you've got to close that space out, man. These guys can shoot.
Specifically, Brody Engel.
Yes, you got to know where number 3 is at all times.
So just like that, lead back at 16. Murdoch on the attack. Goes to the corner. 2 Tigers there. Yeah. Bertelli winds up with it. Timo, he'll try a 3 for the answer. Top of the key. Couldn't bank it in. Rebound tipped and controlled by Bolivar. And a long 2 launched on the run out. It's up and good. Probably not the shot coach wanted, but when you make, all is forgiven.
Everything's working for the Liberators right now.
18-point lead with 5:30 to go in the American Sun Control third quarter of action. Albrecht, he'll try a 3 off the handoff and get it.
Boys hot.
What is going on? Braden and Reese have found some in this third quarter, enough so that we're going to have a timeout. We'll take a quick break. 48-33, 15-point game with 5:27 to go in the third. You're listening to KS-95 Sports.
When a post frame building is in your future, build straighter, stronger, and satisfied with help from Martin Metal, northeast of Versailles. Offering a full-service lumberyard, on-site truss plant, a full production plant with numerous rolled form metals, trims, and accessories. And now, a new laminated post plant producing 3-ply, 4-ply, and 5-ply, 2x6, and 2x8 posts up to 40 feet in length. Call one of our trained professionals, 573-378-4050. We also offer delivery anywhere in Missouri and across the heartland of America. To see more, visit martinmetal.com.
A little flurry here by the Tigers, starting to show a little life. They've got the offense going up to 33. However, Bolivar's still scoring the rock well. They lead 48-33 in this third.
Yeah, they got 3 in double figures already, and they were great shooters, man.
2-3 zone for the Tigers. High post action, back out to the top. Skip to the corner, a late closeout by Versailles. 3's launched and hit. I'm just going to say Versailles cannot stay in the zone.
No, that zone's getting them killed right now.
18-point lead restored for Bolivar. Reese on the top of the key gives it to Braden. He thought about the 3, but a quick contest. Murdoch, he won't think. He'll fire. It's off the front iron. Long board kept alive by TJ. Tipped into the backcourt. Reese comes up with it. On the drive, dishes it to Braden. He'll try the wing 3 off the back iron. Kept alive by Morrison. Settles, puts the shot up, won't go. Timo keeps it alive. TJ keeps it alive, but it's controlled by Bolivar. Near steal by Morrison. Casey dishes to the corner. Thought about another 3 instead of skip past top of the key. Better look for 3 lined up for Bolivar. Shot won't go. Offensive board kept alive. Step back put up and good by Liberators. And the lead's at 20.
Just like that.
Albrecht having some troubles, but he is fouled. So, as I said, give Bolivar their respect. Every time Versailles has had a flurry, the Liberators have had an answer.
Yeah, they've stormed back with an answer every single time.
53-33, 4:24 to go in the American Sun Control third quarter of action. Straight man D from Bolivar. Timo comes to the set of screen. Boy, they hedge hard. Overplaying Murdoch. Numbers advantage for Versailles, so Murdoch goes to the lane and lays it in.
He'll just do it himself. Nice.
Reese was kind of shifting gears as he went through the lane. He's up to 14. Corner look from Bolivar, but a drive, skip pass to the cutter, knocked loose, but Casey keeps it alive, pulls it back out, drops it off. Good closeout by Murdoch to deny the wing 3. Instead, wing 3 is launched and hit again by Bolivar.
You gotta get a hand in his face.
Bolivar is shooting lights out right now, and the lead's at 21, 56-35. And a steal now by Bolivar. On the fast break.
That's a walk.
That is a walk. Good job by Murdoch getting back and forcing the travel.
Yeah. Another errant pass once again by the Tigers, man. Just Bolivar's too quick for that.
Bertelli and Peck will come in for Reza and Albrecht. Bolivar with a little full court man pressure. Inbounds is to Bertelli. Over to Rowan. Drives up the right side. Hits the crossover into the mid-range short corner jumper, and it won't go, but Morrison there to keep it alive. Peck on the left wing, gets inside, avoids the steal. Good ball movement. Murdoch in the corner, sizing up with Casey. Uses the Timo screen. He's got a little lane, steps to the short corner. Fires to Timo in space. Timo extra pass to Rowan. Rowan takes contact, puts the shot up, hangs on the back iron, won't go. And a foul going to go on Rowan Allen fighting for the rebound with Bolivar.
Yeah, I think the arm bar is a foul.
Is that new this year?
I think it's so. The UFC arm bar.
I was going to say Dana White would love it.
I like seeing Rowan banging around, though, man. I like it. I think this kid's going to get better and better as the year
I was going to say,
along.
at this point in Rowan's season and career, you don't mind a couple of those because you know he can clean that up, but you're just happy he's not scared of the physicality.
Just not scared. That's the thing is you can tone it down, but it's hard to get a kid to stand up like that and be physical.
Casey drives. Allen there defensively on him.
They're playing some D right now, too.
However, Bolivar at the high post dishes another wing three off the corner, or off the iron, won't go out of bounds. Ball back to the Tigers. 21 points is the lead for Bolivar with 2:36 to play in the American Sun Control third quarter of action.
Like Coach Espy decided that zone needed to go for a while.
Well, I can't say that I blame him. The way that Bolivar was shooting the rock. Reese breaks the press by himself, gets into the front court. Nate wants a screen. Fires it to Peck. Peck on the drive. Up to Timo. Morrison gives it back to Reese. Reese takes all the contact, hangs in the air. He is fouled and should be shooting two, and he will.
Boy, he's taking a beat tonight, ain't he?
I kind of love that he's not just not shying away from it. He is looking for it, expecting it, and embracing it.
Yeah, I like this new Reese this year. Seeing this aggression and this, I'm going to take it to the whole first mentality.
14 for Reese. First free throw is short.
Coach Espy just punched TJ on accident coming into the game. Right, literally in the jaw.
I promise TJ will get him back later.
He's sitting there like bit his tongue or something. I think he's thinking we're going to square this up after the game.
He's eyeballing SP over there.
Give him the side eye a little bit.
Call the timeout, Coach. I dare you.
Kobe's side-eyeing him, so he's probably done.
Second free throw up and good for Murdoch. Lead back at 20. The Tigers are going to make a run. It's going to have to start soon. Bolivar trying to go to the low post. Timo denying it defensively. Patiently getting to the right side. Shot forced. Great defense, Morrison. Attacking is Bertelli. Breaks the press on the right side in the lane. Draws contact. And, okay. I expected a lot of calls there, but a travel was not the one. But that was the call.
Yeah.
Ball back to the Liberators. Under 2 minutes to play. Like I said, tomorrow I still can't get over that. We're going to see a 6'3 Oklahoma commit and a turnover.
What? Oh.
Okay, everyone in the gym thought a carry was about to be called.
Wow.
Instead of reach-in foul.
Man. Just the surprises keep on coming.
Bolivar to inbound off the reach. The attack to the free throw line. Dished out another wing three lined up and knocked down.
We got lucky on that, but that wasn't called as a foul.
I tell you what, Bolivar is firing on all cylinders from three range. 59-36 is the Bolivar lead. Murdoch gives it to Albrecht to break the press. Albrecht skips it to Bertelli. Corner three for the answer. Off the iron. Soaring for the rebound. Reese takes the contact, puts it up. Shot won't fall, but he'll shoot two. You get the feeling Reese is a little angry being down 23, and I like how angry Reese plays.
Yeah, I want to see more of it. He ought to be angry. We've been making fun of his missed dunk all day at school today, so we was hoping he would throw one down tonight.
We just need to get Britt to spend more time with him. He'd be angry all the time.
Yeah, if he would spend, no kidding. Or just go silent like Spencer did.
Well, that's fair. She did break that boy. First free throw.
Just give up on everything, life included.
Oh, you got to love Spence. He's such a good kid.
He's a strong young man. I'll just say that.
Second free throw good as well. 59-38. It's a 21-point lead for Bolivar. Seems like every time the Tigers have got anything to go, Bolivar's pulled another three. Like there's live and die by the three, and then there's whatever Bolivar has done tonight.
No, they're not dying by any means tonight.
They're living and living well. In a weird way, it's almost a little taste of the Tigers of years past.
Kind of seeing it from the other side now.
Just a higher field goal percentage. On the drive, Bertelli gives it to Albrecht. They're pressuring him. Braden has played very well tonight. Side, back to Bertelli. Thought about the corner three. Instead, he drives. Jump stop into the lane. Shot off the glass. Won't go. Bertelli keeps it alive. It's tipped. TJ gets it. There's a loose ball and put my money on TJ.
TJ, yes.
Pass inside to Albrecht. Steps around the defense. Lays it up and in.
Great lefty.
Braden's up to 17.
Boy's having a career high game.
I don't know what his career high is, but it probably is 17.
It is this, yeah.
Bolivar trying to go to the low post. A double team comes, and Bertelli a little overzealous trying to reach in and help out TJ. That'll be a reach-in foul, but just the fourth on the Tigers, or third. Third on the Tigers, excuse me. 59-40. It's a 19-point Bolivar lead with the ball. And Bolivar going to call a timeout with 22 seconds left in the quarter.
Yeah, another one of those weird timeouts.
I think it's one that you want to just end the quarter on a strong point, so they're making sure that they get the look they want before we close out the third. So if you're Coach Espy, what are you saying to your squad right now?
Man, I mean, you got to slow them down on the threes. You just got to keep grinding and playing. I mean, at this point, Coach Espy, if I remember, pushed to get this game added to the schedule. He wanted some teams to push, like this. He wanted some teams probably a little bit more solid than us right now, bigger than us, because he's playing for the district. He always talks about the district all the time.
Yeah.
But you just want to keep grinding and playing, and don't quit, don't give up. It's about all you can do.
Bolivar gets the inbounds. They were trying to fire straight to the post, but it's tipped out of bounds by Murdoch. They were looking to go low and feed Garrett Cook, 6'2", and, built like a lineman.
He is a big boy.
They go to Cook, working against Timo. Turnaround jumper won't go, and late whistle on a shooting foul, and that's going to go ahead and send Cook to the line.
It's third on Reese.
Wait, how did Reese?
I don't know. How did Timo not get that? I don't know.
Reese looking at Coach Espy like, man, if I was going to foul him, I'd let you know. First free throw is short. So the Tigers, mind you, Tigers got to box out, or off a made free throw, we'll get possession back with 16 seconds left. Plenty of time to go get a look. Second free throw off the iron, and Timo gets it. So Reese will bring the ball up with 12 seconds to play. Fires ahead to Albrecht. Head and shoulder fake. Nearly lost the ball. Finds Reese. It's nearly stolen. He drives, dish to the corner. Good look for TJ. Connects. Corner three from Schoolfield. And a crafty veteran play from Reese as he just casually flipped it back to the ref a long way. So quarter ends off a big made three from the Tigers. They cut the lead down to 16. Fourth quarter action's coming up. You're listening to KS-95 Sports.
Hi, I'm Brandon, and welcome to Gladstone Cove Boat Trailer Sales. Do you need a trailer to get your boat out of the water? Maybe just a replacement trailer. Or considering selling your boat and a trailer will help get it done. We carry 11 lines of high-quality boat trailers, and if we don't have what you need, we also build our very own line of custom aluminum boat trailers. Thanks to everyone that's been by or just heard of us and gave us a referral. From my family to yours, we can't thank you enough.
Hi, I'm Jason Blankenship, owner of Jason Blankenship CPA LLC. As the year quickly draws to a close, it's time to start thinking about tax planning strategies for your farm and business. We are happy to meet with you and help you see where things stand for the year. We can also give you advice on ways to spend money to help you grow your business, all while maximizing your tax savings. No matter what your tax, payroll, or accounting needs are, Jason Blankenship CPA LLC has got you covered. Celebrating 10 years of service to the Central Missouri area and looking forward to many more, give us a call at 573-557-2417 or stop by and see us at 401 East North Street in Eldon.
As we enter the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter of action, Versailles cut the lead to 16. If you're the Tigers, as crazy as this sounds, all you can do right now is try to give yourself a little hope here. Cut this down to single digits and see what happens.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Just try to get it under 10 and then go from there.
I'm going to leave Britton Bolivar, even though we're not in Bolivar. Tigers showing a little pressure. Bolivar handles it well, though, to Casey. Back to the top of the key, working around the outside. You got to know where Brody Ingold is. He's been a sniper all game long. To the wing, firing to the low block. A near steal by TJ. He tries to tip it loose, but they're going to say he got a little of the arm. That'll be a reach-in foul.
How's that TJ's first foul?
I don't know. This is actually, I don't need to see the records. This is the longest TJ's ever went in a game without a foul.
I swear they called one on him in the first half.
You're just thinking of every game ever that TJ's played in. And a lob of that, one block to the other, lob on the backside, laid up and in for the Liberators. That was Kenyon Adams finishing it. Lead back at 18. Murdoch crossover, goes to Albrecht, thought about the three, drives inside, went to Timo at the high post. It's stripped loose, but Timo's fouled. So the Tigers one bound into their own basket.
Late foul.
We've seen a couple of those. Yeah. Boy, it's a little breezy in here.
Yeah, what's the deal? It's like Tipton Gym all of a sudden.
It is lofted into Morris on the top of the key. And he lobs it deep for Albrecht, who gets leveled. I'm going to call Casey for the foul. Reese into Braden. Braden goes back to Murdoch in the left corner. Spin move quickly, gets inside, bodies the defense, finishes, and then a little... What's the issue here? I have no idea. There's some confusion on something. Either way, Murdoch just bodying the defense, making the bucket. That's, like I said, Reese, it's that little chip on his shoulder once in a while when he gets...
Tell you what, he imposed his will on that one, didn't he? Because I didn't think there was any way he could get to the hole, and he literally went through that kid to get to the hole.
Oh, 100%. Sometimes when there's not a lane there, you got to create your own, and Murdoch did just that. 61-45, lead back at 16. 7 minutes to play. Versailles trying to spark some sort of late comeback. Gardner Casey attacks the basket, and they're going to get a reach-in foul along the way. I'm going to guess TJ. No, I'd be wrong. It's Bertelli. When I don't know, I guess TJ.
Yeah.
It just seems like a safe bet. That will be Bertelli's third. Tigers second in the corner. So, Bolivar just has to loft it up, and a great job by Bertelli.
Nice job, Joey.
What's the whistle? Who are they going to get here? Oh! How did they get... It was a 50-50 ball on the floor at that point.
He has as much a right to that pass as the other kid.
The sad part is that fouls Joey out of the game. All right.
Well, he just had three.
Well, now he has... Okay, no, that is his fourth. They posted that fast. I'm sorry. He just subs out of the game.
Oh, okay.
My apologies.
Okay.
Near steal on the inbounds by Murdoch. Instead, Ingold steps into a three and hits.
How many times have we seen that tonight?
A lot.
7. I guess he got 21 points.
Yeah, Ingold, I mean, he made
all threes, I
think you're right. Murdoch skips it to TJ in the corner, who an offensive foul called on Morrison, who was posted up at the high post. Okay. All right.
We are injecting ourselves into this game here.
Bolivar with a 19-point lead and the ball. And rather silent, confused Jim. Bolivar on the left wing. Casey in the corner. Back to the top of the key to Ingold. They go to the low post. Timo there defensively. Good job, but the board giving up. But Albrecht there to clean it up. Braden going to bring the ball up the floor, being pressured, being hand-checked. Play on, gives it to Reese. He resets the top of the key. Crossover. Gets inside, dishes it off. Reza, wing three, lined up, knocked down. Good penetration by Reese. Good shot by Reza. Lead back once again at 16. Full court heave for Bolivar. Scoop pass underneath. Shot too strong off the iron. Rebound fought for and picked up by the Liberators. Fadeaway shot won't go. Two Tigers there fighting for it. Tipped out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Versailles. 5:40 to play in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter. Tigers have played much better in the second half, but still it was a large lead to come back from.
That's interesting what's going on down there.
I just saw that, and I'm confused. And the corner shot from the three from the corner won't go, bounces all around, touches the top of the backboard. I wonder what that's about.
That's very interesting.
Huh. Thanks for the analysis, Britt.
Yeah.
Tigers down to 16 again, going to try to dig into this one. Oh, great find. And it's TJ on the backside with the lay-in. We got a 14-point game. No, that doesn't sound by much, but this lead was at 22 at one point, I believe.
Yeah. We're whittling it.
Corner.
And they answer.
Every time a corner three, that time knocked down by Matthew Giglio. He got things started early for the Liberators. I mean, like I said, Bolivar, they've got some athletes, and it's a steal. Who else but Giglio? And the fast break layup up and good. Lead back at 19. And Coach Espy wants the timeout. It's a full. We'll take the break as well. You're listening to KS-95 Sports.
Sold out crowd at Remax Arena at Lake of the Ozarks, and Winter Shelton's got 5 seconds left to win this deal. Can they pull it off? Inbound passes to Shelton at the top of the key. They try to double team him. Shelton crosses over the competition with some razzle dazzle. 2, 1. He shoots the game winner, and it's Winter Shelton for the win.
Shelton is crushing it.
When buying a home or real estate, put the ball in Winter Shelton's hands for the game winner.
Winter Shelton's crushing it, yeah.
Since 1882, the Bank of Versailles has been locally owned and operated. Lending decisions are made right here in our community by people who understand real estate in the area. The Bank of Versailles is your local home and farm loan specialist, offering knowledgeable staff and competitive fixed rates that are hard to beat. The Bank of Versailles, building relationships with the people in our local community for 142 years. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
19-point lead. I mean, like I said, I'm going to give Bolivar their full props here. Every time Versailles has had a little flurry, made a little run, Bolivar's responded with a big shot. I mean, these kids can flat out shoot it, Jason.
Oh, yeah. You got to get on them, and you got to get right in their face because they are shooters without a doubt. And every time we get a little momentum, man, they just take it right back.
The Tiger offense has actually been pretty decent. I mean, 50 points with 5 minutes to go. That's not terrible by any means.
No.
But when you've given up just shy of 70, well, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Reese, he's got a one-on-one with Casey. Kind of rocks him to sleep, gets inside, makes a little space in the high post. He fires to the weak side corner. Albrecht ran off the three-point line, gets inside, gives it to Reza. Reza drives baseline. Defense collapses on him. He tries to hit Albrecht on the cut. Albrecht is fouled. That'll be the third team foul on Bolivar. So the Tigers to inbounds under their own basket. 4:34 to play in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter of action. It's lofted in. Timo contested catch. Makes it. Tries to fire low to Albrecht. Gets to him on the back post. Shot won't go. Braden fighting for it, but can't get the board.
Yeah, in a game like this, man, you got to get those.
Giglio's pass. I don't know how it got through, but it found its way. And the layup up and good. It was going to count either way, I think, as Murdoch slapped the glass beside it. But nonetheless, like I said, Bolivar, they're good on the fast break, and they've increased their lead to 21. Reza drives baseline. He is fouled. Team foul 4 now on Bolivar. Both team with 4 fouls, so anything after this should result in free throws. I will say that is the 4th foul on Giglio. But when you're up 21, you don't worry as much about that. The scoring tonight's been impressive as it's been Murdoch 19, 17 for Albrecht.
Yeah, we finally got that number 2 guy to step up tonight. So.
And Allen's 3 just a little short, out of bounds, back to Bolivar.
You know, not every team is going to be like Bolivar that we play this year. So, you know, I think you can still find some positive in this with Braden stepping up tonight, just doing it for all 4 quarters for the most part. So that's a good sign.
I've said this since the beginning of the season. I'll reiterate again. We're not even to the Christmas break yet. Like, if anybody expected this team to have 1 varsity player and 4 guys who've never had varsity experience, really. I mean, TJ saw some, but not that same. And, oh, wow. I thought that was a clean blocker, a jump ball from behind on Allen, but they're going to get him for a shooting foul, I guess.
I don't know what clean. Yeah, looked like clean defense.
Oh, wait, it wasn't on Allen. That foul going to go on Reza on the other side. I see. Nonetheless, it's going to take this team a minute. They are figuring it out step by step, and as they put it together throughout the season, they'll be a much better team by the end of the year than they are now. First free throw up and good. Some subs for Bolivar.
There's going to be a learning curve for this Tiger team, without a doubt. Just not a lot of experience.
I want to see what they look like by the time the Stover tournament rolls around the second week of January.
Yeah.
And the second free throw won't go. Murdoch the board. Under 4 minutes to play in the Jason Blankenship CPA fourth quarter, and the Tigers down 72-50. Albrecht fighting through a lot of physical traffic. He is fouled. He's going to go shoot two. Like I said, the biggest standout for me tonight, Braden's been more aggressive.
He has been, yes, and made better decisions and really done a good job of complimenting Reese tonight.
Yeah, if you can get that two-headed monster, if you will, to get going, that scoring is going to prevail in a lot of games. Because, like I said, giving up 72 points isn't really what I expect out of these Tigers. It's the first free throw for Braden is up and good. I think defensively they're better than this. And so if you're putting up 51, 52, you're going to be right there in a lot of games.
We've seen better defense out of the Tigers this year. But, I mean, let's be honest, this is a bigger school. This is a better ball club. This Bolivar team, they're solid, man. They're fast. And I credit Espy for having them on the schedule because it will help us when we get to that Stover tournament.
Second free throw for Albrecht wouldn't go, and applying the pressure, I think they might get Braden for the reach. They're going to get somebody for a reach. And it is Braden indeed, so that'll be free throws now for Bolivar. 3:33 to play.
No, I think there'll be some positives you can take from this, and it will help out. I mean, just passing the ball against a team this speedy, I think our kids probably learned tonight that we got to do better at that. So,
first free throw, by the way, up and good. You're listening to tonight's broadcast on KTKS Versailles, Eldon at the Lake of the Ozarks, 95.1 FM and online lakeradio.com, streaming at MoSportsZone.com. I'm Colton Taylor. Coach Jason Vansel with me. Brent on the camera. We got Justin back at the studio. Second free throw is good. Somehow beside me, I've also got Ryan Retone, JT Girl. They got somebody back at their studio engineering, man. We got a whole crew tonight.
Everybody's here.
Murdoch gives it to TJ in the corner. Back to Reese. Reese hesitates, hits the crossover, drives baseline, whips it to the opposite wing. Braden's three, too strong off the back iron. That was a great look from Reese, and I like the shot from Braden.
Yeah.
A trap applied by Versailles, but Bolivar patient, able to get out of it. Now on the run out, lane to the basket, up and good. Reza was back defensively, but I mean, that's a big, strong Bolivar player laying it up and in. Now it's 76-51, a 25-point game. Oh, these guys beside us. Allen inside, takes contact, and what's the call?
Rowan is not scared to go draw that contact, is he?
No, and I mean, once again, we've seen Braden step up as a number two tonight. I really think Rowan has that ability to be that next scorer as well.
I agree. I think there's big things coming for Rowan this season. He's just going to get better and better and better.
I mean, his shoes already got cooler.
Shoes are already cooler than the Pepto-Bismols, yeah.
First free throw is short, though. I will say he shot free throws better in the Pepto shoes, so we may have to think about it. He might have
one of each. That's what the kids do today anyway.
Well, I wonder if without the Pepto, maybe he's got heartburn. Maybe that's what's making it come up short.
I don't know. Now I'm thinking of that Pepto-Bismol song.
Dude, me too.
Yeah. I don't know. I just remember it ends with diarrhea, that song. I remember
hey, Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah, whatever.
Somebody's listening right now like, what is happening? Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, we've hit that point in the broadcast. 2:30 to go, and it's a 25-point lead for Bolivar. They're trying to post low. TJ there defensively, and TJ going to get called on the reach. And that'll be free throws for the Liberators. That'll just be the second on TJ.
Which I think TJ's surprised about that, too.
First free throw for Bolivar up and good. Coach Pryor talking some things out with TJ. Raise in for Timo.
Yeah, we give a lot of we talk a lot about Espy and Kobe Williams, but I don't want to forget Coach Pryor down there. Dude's coached a lot of basketball and done a great job. Great addition to that staff.
Oh, he's one of the best basketball minds you'll talk to.
He's not just a third.
Allen underneath, hangs in the air and scores.
Nice.
And a timeout called by the Versailles bench. They want a full, so we'll take the break. You're listening to KS-95 Sports.
Aye, Captain, the seas of the Ozarks are too rough. Me and crew can't secure the screens and railings. She'll never be installed right. She ain't sturdy, Captain. Rest assured, you'll see calmer seas this winter. And have American Sun Control secure powder-coated railings and screens for shade, too. While the lake is calm this winter, let American Sun Control install your dock and deck screens and railings. Come in, call, and look them up online and Facebook. American Sun Control.
Back at V-Brock Gymnasium here in Versailles. A tough night for the Tigers, trying to close this one out on a positive. 78-53 is the score right now. Versailles finds themselves on the 53 end of that, mind you.
Tough night.
But like I said, some positives. That was a very nice take on the last possession by Allen underneath. As
like they say, you either win or you learn. I think we probably learned some things.
You look down there, I mean, Rowan's got 5. Timo's got 2.
Yeah, I mean, you're seeing,
TJ's got 5.
You're seeing contributions. You're seeing it. I mean, it's coming.
Like I said, 53 points, not bad. That's a solid offensive output. However, giving up 78, not what you want. However, the pressure forces a Bolivar turnover.
Well, that's the thing about last year's team is what kind of hurt us is they were so deep. Even seniors coming off the bench that you just never really got to spend a lot of time playing juniors and sophomores. And then it just leaves you with this, an entire JV team all coming up together. And, man, that experience is just hard to get except game at a time.
You're absolutely right. Murdoch, he steps into a 3 and off the iron wouldn't go. Yeah, Allen fighting for the board. He got fouled, and I believe Rowan will be shooting free throws.
That's a nice job by Rowan Allen right there.
That's
what he brings.
100%. He's got the size. He's an athletically built kid for that matter.
Yeah, he's wired. He like with a wiry, strong type kid. Look at Andrew up there. Andrew Shad out here peddling popcorn.
Heck yeah, I'll always take some popcorn. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew.
First free throw up and good. See, it's a good day anytime you get popcorn.
Anybody that's ever talked to Andrew Shedd, I'm going to tell you what, he's the only 50-year-old man in a teenage body. He's like literally talking cattle every day at school, farming. He's an old man in a young man's body.
Both free throws good for Allen.
Old soul, that's what they said.
Very nice guy.
Oh, he's a cool kid, man. A lot of fun.
78-55, and Bolivar gets behind the press and lays it up and in. I mean, you got to try stuff here for the Tigers. Let's call it what it is. You know you're going to lose, but you want to find some things that work. And breaking the press ahead to Albrecht, and he drops it off to Reese, and Reese blocked on the back end of it. I think that's, and it's Reese stolen by TJ, and TJ winds up in the hallway.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he doesn't care. He'll throw his body in there.
TJ went out there, started somebody's car, says, warming up for you, don't worry.
And Bo Jackson running up the tunnel back in the day.
I'm just surprised he didn't wind up in the bench. There was a game that I swear TJ was in the bench 6 times.
He went up 3 rows in the stands.
Yeah, he jumped over it. Murdoch swipes it on the inbounds. I think Murdoch was mad he didn't get a foul in the last one. He overplayed, got the steal, and then Rowan gets fouled again. Rowan getting very comfortable with the free throw line.
Yeah.
So Rowan back to the free throw line. And it's getting a little slow process here. We've been taking our time tonight. I see Josh up there showing off videos of a dunk, I believe. I was a betting man.
Josh showing videos. No.
Oh, you can't blame the kid. I'd be proud of my boy, too. Free throw for Allen. Up and good. That was pretty. He really does have such a nice shot. High archer, soft touch.
He's got a pretty shot. I like seeing those threes drop.
Second free throw from Rowan. Looked good, but wouldn't go. Murdoch keeps it alive, has to throw it back blindly, and it's picked up by Bolivar.
Got to get back.
Bolivar off to the races. Wow.
Yeah, we're just getting beat back.
That was, all right, that was pretty nice. Not going to lie. A little show and go there by the big fella. How about Cook?
Yeah.
Garrett Cook. I mean, no disrespect by this. He's 6'2", and like I said, built like a lineman on the football team. He showed that little pass finish with some finesse.
Yeah, he did. Had a little touch.
And the free throw up and good. 3-point play is finished by Cook. Albrecht turns the corner, able to break the press on the left side, gets inside, hangs in the air, tries to bank it in, won't go, gets his own miss. It's tipped around. Timo gets it, fights through the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Timo said, anything your big man can do, I can do better.
Timo showing off the hops.
Yeah.
Like I said, I always forget how athletic he is till he reminds me.
He's got some good feet.
Morrison's first free throw. Up and good.
Touch.
So, once again, if you want to take a positive away from this for Versailles, you're knocking on the door of 60 points.
Yeah.
That's, one of the best offensive outputs of the season thus far for the Tigers.
And we are better defensively. We do have to clean that up for sure because we gave up way too many tonight.
Yeah, 83 is a lot to give up as Timo knocks down both free throws, 83-58. Tigers down by 24. And a numbers game on the press, but
yeah, once they get across half court, they got numbers 3-on-2 every time.
They just got Morrison for I don't know what. I think they said he cleared a guy out fighting for position.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Timo's like, I don't get it. In football, they told me if I pancaked him, it was a good thing. That's Coach Vansel's fault.
Keep pancaking. That's my advice.
First free throw up and good.
Until the fifth foul happens, you still got fouls.
Second free throw. Up and good as well. 1:15 to play, and Bolivar going to pick up a win here they're up 27. Versailles still trying to keep the offense going. Jacob Hansel checks in the game. It goes to Rowan. Trying to feed. Great post up and finish.
Nice look.
Goodness, Braden continuing a career night for him.
Yeah, 20 points.
Bolivar breaks the press, racing forward. Vansel turns him, gets him on the baseline, forces the turnover. So some substitutions for the Crusaders. Versailles with the ball. Cross half court. Reza, he'll try the corner three. Won't go. TJ soaring for the board.
TJ getting up.
Gives it to Vansel. On the outside to Reza. He's on the wing. Squares up, gets inside. Skips it to TJ. Thought about the corner three. Shot fake. Drives. Little spin move. Out to Rowan. He'll try a three from the wing and gets it.
Pretty shot.
Said, I love his shot. It just looks good from start to finish.
That's his 11th point. He's had a decent little night tonight.
Tigers applying some pressure, and reach-in foul going to be called. So 21.6 to go. Bolivar going back to the line. 85-63. It's a 22-point game.
Well, one thing you can hang your hat on. Tigers didn't quit. We played the whole time. I mean, we were a little slower than Bolivar tonight, but they played hard.
First free throw up and good. Second free throw coming up. Not sure when the Tigers are back in action.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
So both free throws good for Bolivar, 87-63. Versailles probably going to get one more look here. Vansel to TJ. Sets the screen for TJ. Up to Rowan. Thank you. Albrecht to TJ at the top of the key. 5 seconds to play. Versailles going to get a shot. They're going to have to fire. Rowan will. High arching three. Buries it.
That almost went up to the projector we have mounted up there on the ceiling.
It did. Great shot by Rowan, but the Tigers fall to Bolivar 87-66. Bank of Versailles postgame show is coming up. You're listening to KS-95 Sports.
Since 1944, Carpenter Gunther Lumber Company, Morgan County's only locally owned lumber yard, has been providing the area with quality building materials needed for its building, remodeling, and repair projects. Because customer care is Carpenter Gunther's #1 goal, your project is always their priority. They take as much pride in your project as you do. Reach them at 378-4433 Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30, and 8 to noon on Saturday. Carpenter Gunther, where they put the home in hometown business.
Have you ever gone into panic mode because you reach into your wallet and your debit card is not there? Hi, this is Ryan Pryor from Citizens Bank of Eldon and Versailles. With the Umbrella app on your mobile phone, you can block your debit card with a quick tap of a button. 5 minutes later, you remember that it's in your pocket. No problem. Just go back in and unblock your card, and now it's business as usual. Ask us how you can enroll. Member FDIC.
A hometown bank, a hometown friend.
The Morgan County Health Center in Versailles reminds you can help your child have a healthy future. Encourage them to get 1 hour or more of physical activity every day and limit screen time to 2 hours at most. Time spent in front of a screen watching TV or playing video games means less time being active. Make sure they get 3 servings of low or no-fat milk or yogurt every day, 4 servings of water, not sugary drinks, and 5 servings or more of fruit and vegetables. Healthy habits lead to a healthy future. A message from the Morgan County Health Center in Versailles.
A full-service graphics company, Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising does it all, from screen printing, offset printing, and promotional advertising to custom-built trophies and awards. It's where they do it the right way. Check out their Facebook page for their monthly special, and don't forget they offer online stores for all your group and activities needs. Wright Printing and Promotional Advertising, across from the Family Center on Highway 52 East in Versailles. Call 573-378-5775.
Back with the Bank of Versailles post-game show, joined now by head coach of the Versailles Tigers, Wyatt Espinoza. Coach Espinoza, how do you feel about your squad's performance here tonight?
I'm super happy, super proud of those guys and how they played. We talked about this game and what it meant for this season, and we talked about we're going to see a lot of teams like this, and they're good. You know, whenever we look in the scouting report, we can't just say, hey, we got to stop this one guy, because they've got multiple guys. And so talked down there late in the fourth quarter about we were trying to punch them in the mouth, and they just kept on standing and kept taking our hits. And at the end of it, we're just getting our last few punches in, just so we can say we're done.
I mean, honestly, it was not a bad performance from your squad. Let's just call it what it is. Bolivar was hot-handed tonight from the three-point line. That wound up being the difference maker. But your guys' offense, I mean, you were just knocking on the door of 60 points. That's a pretty solid outing.
I'm not upset about that at all. But like I said, we've been focusing on kind of a different approach this week. And our guys did a good job of it. And I felt like over the tournament, I was saying the right stuff, and we were talking about doing the right stuff, but we just didn't practice it the right way. And so kind of in this this trade that I do, it's kind of trial and error sometimes. So you try something. If it doesn't work, you try something else.
Well, I can see the improvement already starting with your squad on little things. And one thing that's got to be mentioned is a career night for Braden Albrecht. He really looked more confident offensively.
And I think it starts with him cutting hard. And that's what we talk about. You have to cut hard. You've got to cut hard. And that's what he did. And I told these guys before in the locker room, I said, I'm so excited for tonight, because something about tonight tells me that other guys are going to step up instead of Reese Murdoch. And I was confident. Those guys didn't hit, I don't know how many threes in that third quarter. Boy, I was feeling pretty good about, even at halftime, we were down 17. And I told them, guys, let's get 7 this quarter and let's see what happens. And we started out on a 5-0 run, and then they hit shots and hit shots and hit shots. And it's just crippling.
Coach, I greatly appreciate the fact that some coaches would just be mad in general. Oh, we lost a game. Oh, we lost a game. But it's very clear that I don't want to say it's not about wins and losses, because obviously you want to win games, but your goal seems to be something a little more important later in the season.
Oh, absolutely. And to put in perspective of Bolivar, I think last week they played Class 6 Glendale and then Belton, who was Class 5 or 6. I mean, they just play big schools. We're probably the smallest school on their schedule. And now that's nothing wrong with us saying that. It's just the fact that they are a competitive big school. And, I mean, last year they won their district, and they return a lot of guys from that team. It's just they're a good team. So for my guys to compete and they have to leave their starters in, even though they're up by 20 points in the fourth quarter, they leave their starters in and they're still pressing, because they have this feeling that, and I'd say respect. They have the respect that we're gonna do something here.
No, that does say a lot. Like I said, I was impressed with how your team looked against a very good Bolivar squad. Moving forward, though, what do you guys have next on the schedule?
We have Clinton on Tuesday. We go to their place. And then on Friday, home, it's a big night. We have Smith Cotton, and we have our 2004, 2005, third place team come to town, and we recognize them. We're also recognizing a few all-state golfers from that group. So it's a big night, not only for us that Friday, but also for the history of our program and what our community members have done.
Well, Coach Espy, it's obvious you've got the squad moving in the right direction. It was a good showing tonight. Any final thoughts on this game?
TIG.
ERS. That is Coach Wyatt Espinoza of these Versailles Tigers. As while they come up short in tonight's matchup, they did show a lot of very positive signs, Jason, as we get you fixed with a headset again.
Yeah.
They came up short, but they did show a lot of positive signs and growth, and Coach Espy seems pretty happy about that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good ball club. That's a bigger school, and that's what you need to do is play schools like that. You're not going to get any better playing down. If you're playing for our district, which if anybody's seen our district, it's a tough one, all Class 4 schools. So, I mean, you got to get prepared for it, and we're not playing for records here. You know, it is what it is. This is a growth process this year. So I admire Coach Espy taking his team on. And, you know, when it was all said and done, I thought in that first quarter we're going to get routed here. But we came back a couple times and kept chipping away, and that says something about our kids. We got a long way to go, but it's a brand new basketball team this year. So it's just all part of the learning curve. And like you said, I think by the time we get to the Stover tournament, we'll see some pieces kind of fit together a little bit better. You're seeing glimpses. I mean, Colton, when I sit there, I don't have a score sheet, but once again, how many Tigers did we have on the board up there that had scored?
A lot.
I know we had Reese with 17. Braden had 20. Rowan had 14. I do know that. That's 51 points. And there was Timo and Bertelli and TJ. We're starting to see a lot of these kids all contributing. And I'll tell you what, that's not what we saw the first game against Fatima, which is a team very similar to this one. So I think you're already starting to see some growth. It's coming.
Absolutely. A good showing from the Tigers tonight. They're back in action on Tuesday as they take on Clinton. We're going to go ahead and put a wrap on this. Be back in action tomorrow, 5 o'clock, as Tipton plays host to Pine Creek out of Colorado. Going to be an absolute dogfight up in Tipton. But a special thanks to Mark getting things started and Justin back at the studio. Of course, Brent